Hello everyone, Francine Hernandez here with your daily practice and welcome to our next video for Pilates in layers. Today's exercise is Sunbird or Bird Dog, and it's one of my very favorite exercises. In fact, I would pick this as the one exercise I would do if I had to choose only one, and I'll show you why. So get onto your mat. You're going to start kneeling or quadruped, and if you do have wrist sensitivity, you can do this exercise on your fists. That's absolutely fine. You'll get the same benefit out of it. So why do I love this exercise? Because you can layer it. There's so many ways to make this simple and also more challenging just by lifting one more leg or arm or adding a little bit of a twist to it. So Sunbird or Bird Dog is taking one leg back and then the opposite arm forward. So already we have a bit of a challenge here. If this is too hard, you can put the leg down and just work the arm, or you can put the hand down and just work the leg. So to make it more challenging already, we're going to still stay with that same side, opposite arm, opposite leg, and we're going to make this a moving exercise. So we can round, pulling the leg in, pulling the arm in, so we're coming into flexion of the spine, and then we can go through neutral and lift up into extension of the spine. So now we're getting more mobility through our spine. Same exercise, we're just layering it. Let's do that one more time. We're going to round, limbs, the leg and the arm that were lifted, they don't touch the floor, and then they lift and extend out. Very good. So we're going to hold here just a little bit longer, make sure we're pushing that shoulder down, and then we're going to come down for a rest. Now another variation that I learned from one of my colleagues, Rebecca Ronstein, is to lift one of the standing foot off the floor, and that makes it, again, another challenge. So let's go ahead and switch arm and leg. We're going to reach opposite, and then why don't you try to lift that foot off of the floor, and you can see that instantly it becomes a little bit more challenging to balance here. I'm going to try to tighten up with my core muscles, try to find a spot to look down at, and of course our balance is challenged in our core. So we're going to bring our arm and leg down when we need a rest. Let's try on the other side. So we're going to take the arm and the leg out, and then lift the foot up and try to balance and hold, and then come right back down. Whew, that's definitely challenging. So those give you a couple variations for your Sunbird or Bird Dog pose. Let's talk a little bit why it's such a great pose for the body in terms of physiology. We talked a little bit about the core strength. You're pulling your abdominals in away from the floor. You're trying to imagine that the abdominals are not only coming in from the front, but from the sides. You're working important back muscles like your multifidus, also another core muscle, and your erector spinae when you're doing that extension. You're also getting a little bit of glute and hip stability, trying to keep the hips stable when you take the leg back. Also scapular stability, trying to keep the arms stable when you reach that opposite arm forward. And finally, you're practicing your balance, which is something we all need to practice. So I hope you enjoyed those variations of Sunbird or Bird Dog, and I hope you try them at home, or if you're a teacher, in your next mat class. Bye!